guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here today, and if you're new, welcome. We are super happy you found us. Today we are doing something kind of new, something kind of fun, because in 2021 the trend is going towards paper banners for regular home decor, and I love paper banners and I love to make them all different. I do party planning, that kind of thing. And so you use a lot of banners when you're doing events, but to see them in your home is really exciting. So come with me and let's get started. Alright guys, so we're going to talk paper banners today. And the first one we're going to talk about is using vintage book pages to make a banner. And I'm not going to make a traditional banner like out of flags. We're not going to do traditional because that's the thing with these paper banners. They're meant to give you personality, give your room some interest, so you're not going to do typical. I wanted to do any shape, recognizable shape, and I was going to do hearts, but it's February, so I don't really want to do hearts because this is not a holiday theme banner. This is a room decor item. So what I thought I would use, because it's almost spring, is raindrops. And this is really a cool design, and like I said, if you're decorating your home for spring, a raindrop is the perfect visual. So what I would do is I will make 3 of these to hang down off the banner. So 3 sets of raindrops will be my flag for that banner, and then they will go out from there. And I've already started here to make another set, and it's just 1 strip of book paper, and I've just folded the edge over. Now for the second loop in the raindrop, I'm just going to fold it over again. And there I have the second loop. And it's that easy. And I'm going to use a little double-sided tape because when I'm doing on camera, I don't have time for it to dry properly, and then it gets messy. So I use double-sided tape. Of course, you could use double-sided tape even if you aren't doing it to film. And then, so the tape's on that side, I just bring it down to the end. And there's my second raindrop. So for the third one, I just take another book strip. And there you have your second raindrop. Isn't that neat? And I'm going to make the third one, and then I will show you how it looks all on the wall at the end of the video. So let's make the third one real quick. And there's our 3 raindrops for our hanging banner. Now I will show you this at the end. For our next type of paper banner that we can make to decorate a living room, a bedroom, whatever you want, is based on a boho style instead of vintage. Boho style is so fun, it's so creative, and it's so brightly colored. I think this is the most colorful style I'm going to show you. Put this one out. For this one, I'm going to use some junk mail too, because you know me, always about repurposing. This catalog from Burpee has such beautiful colors. If you watch me, I use this for color-coded, like greens, reds. I use it for anything. It's just beautiful colors. So this was a whole page, and it's about squash. So what I've done is the yellow squash were just attached to the top. All I did was cut it off, folded over the top, and cut a flag shape in the bottom. And I'll show you on this piece. All you do is fold over the top so you can run your ribbon or whatever through. And then on the bottom, you just take your scissors and you start at the point. And you just cut towards the center. And if you're not sure, you can do it from both sides. So you make sure you don't get to the center, you know, off. You just kind of go till you get to the center. And there you go. And you've cut your flag shape. Then for boho, it's your room is colorful. It's got a lot of different patterns, a lot of different movement in it. So you could use colorful thread. This is colorful vintage seam binding. You could use that, or boho is also more organic, more with nature. You could use something like this leaf ribbon, which is what I'm going to use. And all you would do is hook it in, and then you can glue the flap down if you want. You could sew the flap down. You could do whatever you want to get it to stick. And what I would do is I would cut a bunch of my flags. I would put the ribbon on the ground so I could see the proper spacing. I would put them all on without attaching them first to make sure the spacing's how I want it. I have enough ribbon and flags for the space I want to decorate, and then I would go back and glue them down, sew them down, or attach them with tape. However I'm going to do it, and then it would be ready for my wall. So this one I'm just going to attach with my double-sided tape just because it's easiest. And all I'm going to do is take my folded down side and put some tape on it. And make sure that my leaf ribbon is inside where I'm going to fold it. And just fold it over. Oops. And just fold it. And there you go. It's attached. And that's what it looks like. Because it's going to be against the wall, make sure whichever picture faces out that you want to face out. And then I would do this one the same way. And remember, again, this would be on my floor. I would have all my flags cut, spaced properly. And then you tape this one down and flip it over. And I like that it has some writing. I would do this mixture because a boho room has a lot of movement, has a lot of different patterns and textures. So I would like this for a boho room. So that's another super easy paper banner that you could use to decorate a wall. You could use it over a vignette again. But I think this style would just be on a wall by itself, where the vintage style could overhang a vignette and add more to it. Okay? The last paper banner I'm going to show you is if your room is more contemporary, more modern. Okay, for this contemporary flower, for our banner for our contemporary modern home, we're going to take a full page from a dictionary, and we're just going to fold it back and forth in a fan pattern. And if you watched my how to use the smallest fabric bits, I used the same fan pattern to make a bow for front journals out of the littlest bits of fabric you have left. So it's really easy. You just fold it back and forth in that fan pattern that we've done since we were kids. Okay, and then when you get to the end, first you trim each end off. You round it off so you can make it however you want, or you could do it pointed. This one I did round. You just want, whatever you think. I'll do this one pointed so you can see how it looks. You just cut off and make it pointed, and you do both ends. Okay, then once you get that done, you fold it in the middle, make sure it's in the middle, and you crease it. Okay, and you crease it really well, and then you open it up back to that end, and you fold it the other way in the middle and crease it really good. Okay, then you open it up and you will staple right in that crease you made. Okay, and then what you want to do is glue these two ends together and these two ends together. You can glue or tape, up to you. I'm going to show you with tape. And you have a really cool flower. So you can do the pointed end or the round end. And the way you'll display this is you'll probably do 2 or 3 flowers, depending on how big your wall is, how long. You'll use black ribbon, and you'll put one there and one like this. And you'll have them like, and you'll do them like that down your wall. So I think that's really cool. I think that's a really cool look. It's really different. It goes with a very contemporary, very modern room. You can change it out. You could make these bows if you wanted to. Like I said, I did a bow with that same way. You just staple it and flap. In fact, here, I'll show you real quick. You could also do a bow with a solid color, like a black in the center if you wanted to. But you do the same thing. You just fold it back and forth into that fan pattern. And then all you do is crease the center like before, one way and then back the other way. Okay, you just want to make sure you get the center where you know where it is. And you bring your stapler in, go to that crease. Okay, and then just fluff it out on the sides. And then you could put some twine or ribbon or something around the center. And there you have a bow instead of a flower. So it's totally what you want to do. You could round your edges if you wanted it to have a more rounded look. And there you have a bow. So it's however you want to do it. And this is a great look, like I said, for a more modern room, for white walls. And this would stand alone on a wall by itself. It doesn't really need a vignette with it. I hope you liked all of these ideas for paper banners for your home. If you did, be sure and give this video a thumbs up. Also, be sure and hit that subscribe button. We have a lot more really cool ideas coming at you for this year, and you don't want to miss out. Everybody take care, and the final product will be at the end of the video. Bye.